The reason we divided our paper into 4 equal sections is we want to put the letters of a 4-letter word in there, something that's very positive and uplifting. So in our examples, when we were studying Robert Indiana's work, we saw he did the word love, he did the word hope, he did them as paintings and even sculptures. We saw he even did the word amore, which is love in Italian, so a different language. So what we need to be thinking about is the way the letter takes up space in each square, but then also the space around it becomes very important. So that is the difference between what is called positive and negative space and shapes. So if we look here, this shows an example in that where it's talking about space. So here you see a butterfly taking up room on the paper. Here, the space around the butterfly has been treated with color. So there's a hole in the middle shaped like the butterfly. So here there's a butterfly we can touch. There's a hole shaped like one. So positive is where it takes up space. Negative is where it does not take up space. It's the empty area around it. So that will become quite important when you're trying to visualize how your letter should look. So what I'm going to do is my first letter, I'm going to do it in there nice and straight. When you saw my example here and when you've seen his work, you see some of the letters are tilted a little bit, but it's going to be hard enough to do the letter at first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not challenge myself just yet on the first one. So on this first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch the letter lightly on there. So I'm going to do an H. And I think this time I'm going to do the word hope. So then I'm going to try to make it so that my O is tilted a little bit. So I'm going to put it sort of pointing towards that corner, coming down around this one. So these are very light. So it might be kind of tricky to see these, but you guys will be able to see yours pretty well because it'll be right in front of you. So as you can see, I've lightly done the H and the O. Then I will do the P. I think this one I'll turn straight again. And then the E, I'm going to tilt that. I'm going to try to tilt it opposite of the way the O is going. So I'll go this way. So now what I'll do, I have these sketched out. Obviously, this is not what I'm turning into the painting, but we know a sketch is our plan. So we have our plan started.